A very good morning, my dear children. I hope you are fine and safe. This is Shuganti. Welcome back to English grammar class. Okay, come on. Let's begin the class. Students, in the previous video session, I taught you the chapter number 15. The topic is nouns, and also I gave you a work to complete the exercise part. I hope you have completed the homework. First, we check the answers for that questions and then we move on to the next topic. Okay, students? Okay, children, have you all taken page number 56? Okay, let's check the answers for the exercise part. First two things I have told you in the previous video session itself, and see the third one. Have you ever seen a squirrel's dash of nuts? Here, hoard of nuts. That is the correct answer. Okay, check the answers, and if you have written wrongly, just correct it now. Okay, see the fourth one. The dash listened in breathless silence to the playback singer. Here, the audience listened. Okay, the audience listened. Fifth one. Did you watch the dash of dancers performing at the concert? Troupe of dancers. Okay. Okay, take the sixth one. The rich man owns a dash of cards. Fleet of cards. Okay. Check the answers. We hired a dash of musicians to play at the party. Band of musicians. Right, students? Eighth one. A dash of whales could be seen swimming in the sea. School of whales. Ninth one. The ship had a dash of 100 sailors. Crew of 100 sailors. Right? 10th one is they were attached by a dash of natures as they were passing through the dense forest. Tribe of natures. Have you all checked these answers? Right. Let's move on to the second Roman. Here, identify the common nouns in the sentence. Here, first one, we arrived early at the station. Here, you have to find out the common noun. The common noun is station, right? Because it is a general name of a place. The second one is there are different species of fish. Here, fish is a common noun. Third one, the man was trying to steal her car. Here, the common noun is car because it doesn't refer to a particular name of a car. Just it is given as a general name of a thing. Okay, so it is a common noun. Fourth one, films are made in studio. Here, common noun is studio. Fifth one, Muslims pray in a mosque on Fridays. Here, common noun is mosque. Okay, next, let's check the answers for the third Roman. The first two things I told you in the previous video session itself. Happy, the abstract noun is happiness. For know, the abstract noun is knowledge. For strong, the abstract noun is strength. And for the fourth one, wisdom. And for the fifth one, thought. And for the sixth one, the same answer, scholar. Right, students? Have you all checked it? If you have any mistakes, just correct it. Okay, students, today in this session I am going to teach you the topic, the noun, number of noun, chapter number 2. Okay, students, have you all taken chapter number 2? Okay, let's start. First of all, what is a noun? Yes, a noun is a naming word of a person, place or a thing, right? You know very well. And also, what do you mean by a singular noun and plural noun? Yes, when we talk about a single person or a thing, it is called as a singular noun. Otherwise, if we talk about a two or more persons or two or more things, that are called as a plural noun. Right, students? Okay. Here, to change the singular noun into a plural noun, some 9 rules you should follow. Okay. So, that's only we are going to learn in this chapter. Right, students? How many rules you have to learn? 9 rules to change into the singular noun into a plural noun. Okay. Okay, children, let's start with the first rule. The general rule for the forming plurals of the noun is by adding s. Okay, is by adding s to the singular noun. Okay, for example, here some of the singular nouns are given like hand, eye, house, boy, girl. Here just we should add s for this common singular noun and we can get the plural nouns. Okay, just we have to add s. Okay, so hands, to form into a singular to form into a plural noun, just we have to add to the singular noun. Okay students, hands, here just adding yes we can get the plural noun as eyes, house, houses, boy, boys, girl, girls, right? Okay students, the next second rule is if the noun ends in s, x, sh, ss or ch, the plural is formed by adding es. Okay, if the noun is end with s, x, sh or ss or ch, you have to add es, okay, to the singular noun. Here see the first example, glass. Here the letter ending with s, if it is end with s means you have to add es. Okay, so glasses, es, here es added. Okay students, next one, as, asses, box, boxes. If it is here it is end with the letter x, so we are adding es. Okay students, here also brush, it is ending with the letter sh, so we are adding es. Okay, here bench, it is ending with the letters ch, so we are adding es. Here watch, it's also ending with the letter ch, so that we are adding es. Okay, next bus, here it is ending with the letter s, so that we are adding es, buses. Are you all clear students? So the second rule is what? If the singular noun end with the letters s, x, sh, ss or ch, you should add es to the singular noun, right? Okay students, turn the next page and let me explain you the third rule. Here the third rule is if the noun ends in o and the o is preceded by a consonant, the plural is generally formed by adding es to the singular noun. Okay students, if the noun ends in o, okay, and then the o is preceded by a consonant. Here in this first example, buffalo, here the last letter is ending with o and it is preceded by the letter L, that is a consonant, right? So if it comes like this means just you have to add es to the singular noun to form a plural noun. Okay, see here LOES. Okay students, so the third rule is what? If the noun ends in o and the o is preceded by a consonant, then you should add es to the singular noun. Okay, this is the third rule. See the second example, mango. Here it is ending with the letter O and it is preceded by the consonant G, so that we are adding es when we change into the plural form. Okay, then see here, hero. Here also ending with the letter O and O is preceded by the consonant R, so we are adding es to change into the plural form. Okay students, next potato, negro. Here also the same thing, it is the O is preceded by the letter consonant, so that we are adding es. Okay, okay students, let's we move on to the fourth rule. Here if the noun ends in y and the y is preceded by a consonant, the plural is formed by changing the y into ies. Okay, that means you should remove the y and you have to add ies if the noun ends in y and that y is preceded by a consonant. Okay, this is the rule. See the example, fly. Here fly, it is ending with the letter y and that Y is preceded by a consonant L. So that you should remove this Y and you have to add IES. Okay, flies. Can you understand, students? Okay. See the next example, lady. Here ending with the letter Y and it is preceded by a consonant D. So that you should remove Y and you have to add IES. So ladies. Okay. Country. Here ending with the letter Y and preceded by the consonant R. So that you should remove Y and you have to add IES. Countries. Army. Here also ending with Y and duty. Here also ending with Y, and both of them it is preceded by the letter consonant M and T. So that you should remove Y and you have to add IES. Armies. Duties. Have you understood, students? And students, the fifth rule is, but if the final Y is preceded by a vowel, the plural is formed by adding S to the singular noun. Here a small printing mistake, not is, you have to change it as if. Okay, if the final letter is Y. Okay, here also we have seen if the word ends with the letter Y and preceded by a consonant means you have to remove Y and have to IES. But here if the word ends with the letter Y and it is preceded by a vowel, okay, vowel, here A, it is a vowel, is it? What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So these are the vowels. So here this Y, ending letter Y is preceded by a vowel A, so that you have to just add S to the singular noun. Okay, students, this is the fifth rule. Okay, see the next example, boy. Here also ending with the letter Y only, but it is preceded by the vowel O. Okay, so that just we are adding S. Suppose if the word end with the letter Y and followed by the consonant, you have to remove Y and you should add IES. Here in this rule, if the last letter, ending letter Y is preceded by the vowel, you have to add just S to the singular noun. Okay, are you all clear, students? So that toy, toys, monkey, monkeys, key, keys. See here, it is ending with monkey, it is ending with the letter Y and it is preceded by vowel, so that we are adding just S. Okay, here also same like that, ending with the letter Y followed by the letter vowel, so that just we are adding S to the singular noun and we are getting as keys. Right, students? Okay, my dear children, the sixth rule is, if the noun ends in F or FE, the plural is generally formed by changing F or FE into VES. That means you have to remove F or FE and you should add VES if the noun ends in F or FE. Okay, see the examples, you can understand very clearly. First example is knife. Here it is a singular noun and here it is ending with the letters FE. Okay, if it is end with FE means what I said, you have to remove this FE and you should add VES. Okay, so that KNIVES, knives. Okay, see the next example, wife. Here it is also ending with the letter FE, so that you should remove FE and you should add VES, wives. Okay, the next one is cough. Here it is ending with the letter F, is it? It is ending with the letter F, so that you should, here also you should remove this F and have to add VES. Okay, here leaf, it also ending with the letter F, so that you should remove F and you have to add VES. Okay, leaves. Thief, here also ending with the letter F, and wolf here also ending with the letter F, so that you should remove F and you have to add VES. Thieves, wolves, right students? So what's given in this rule? If the noun ends in F or FE, F or FE, you should remove F or FE and you have to add VES. That's it. Okay students? Okay students, the seventh rule is there are some nouns which form the plural by changing the inside vowel of the singular. Okay, there are some of the nouns like to form into the plural, you have to change the inside vowel of the singular. Okay, for example, see here, food. It is a singular noun. If you want to change into the plural noun, the inside vowel itself you have to change as EE. Here the vowel is what? OO. We have to change it as EE. Feet. Okay. The next example, goose. Here inside, what is the inside vowel here? OO. So this want to change as EE. So that geese. Okay. Man. Here A, it is a inside vowel. We are changing that into E. MEN. Men. Okay. The woman. Okay. So here woman, O, it is a vowel, and A, it is also a vowel. Here we are changing that as WOMEN, women. Okay. The next one, dormouse. Here we are changing MOU. Here it is a vowel. OU, it is a vowel. Here we are changing that as MICE. Okay, dormice. Okay, the next one is louse. Here we are changing the vowel OU. Okay, as LICE, lice. The next one, mouse. Here it is changed into mice. Okay, here tooth. The next one is tooth. Here the inside vowel OO is changed into EE, so that teeth. Are you all clear students? Okay students, the eighth rule is there are some of the nouns which form the plural by adding EN to the singular. Okay, child. Here you have to add or EN, children. Okay. The next one, ox. Here we have to add EN to the singular noun and we are getting the plural noun as oxen. For brother, here we can change into brethren or brothers, right students? Just we can add EN or otherwise brothers. Okay students, the ninth rule is there are some of the nouns which have the same form for the plural as for the singular noun. Okay, some of the nouns have the same plural form for the singular noun. Okay, for example, sheep, it is a singular noun and the plural noun also sheep only. We should not change anything in this type of singular nouns. Okay, fish, fish only. Okay, deer, deer only. Okay, so like this some of the examples have the same form of the plural noun. Okay students. Okay students, let's we move on to the exercise part. The first Roman is give the plural of each of the following nouns. Here hair, it is a hair, sister, bus, box, like this some of the examples are given. Here these all are singular nouns, we have to change into the plural form, right students? Okay, here hair, the plural form is hair only. Okay, we should not add anything to this one. It is like the ninth rule. Okay, next one, sister. Here you should add yes. Okay, sisters. Sisters. Okay, the remaining one you have to do as a homework. Okay, see the second Roman. Give the singular of the each of the following nouns. Here the plural nouns are given. You have to write the singular form. For toys, what is the singular form? Toy. Okay students, for boys, what is the singular form? Boy. The remaining one you have to do as a homework. I will check the homework in the next video session. Okay students.